Yo, what's up everybody? It's me, Robert Muraine, and welcome back to What Makes This Dancer Great. Today's dancer is Slim Boogie. I'm going to be watching his battle with Frantick from the exhibition games. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's episode 5. Gonna get into Slim Boogie. Slim Boogie is one of my favorite dancers. Most modern poppers love Slim Boogie style. It's really original, it's organic, it's free flowing, and he has like an insane amount of technique. Most of the videos that he has up are videos where you have to watch him battle somebody, because he is a battler. And I've actually battled him a few times. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's get into this first video. This is him versus Boogie Frantick at the exhibition games, which wasn't too long ago, and see what makes this dancer great. Now that's a beat. Hi, Frantick. Probably do Frantick on the next episode. Look out for that. I'm hoping Slim Boogie goes first because I need him to go first for it to make sense on this episode. Oh, he went first. What a G. Alright, so that's already what makes him a great dancer, is he doesn't mind going first in the battle. Yeah, but look at those waves. Slim Boogie 2018, 2019, he was already really sick when I was younger, like 10 years ago. He's just a couple years older than me, but at that time, like when he was a teenager, he was already super good. And his foundation is in Boogaloo, believe that or not. He used to have the Hush Puppies and the whole get-up before, when I first met him. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just look at his style now, it's completely the opposite. It's like... Yo. To be that relaxed during a battle against one of the greatest... Battle of the Titans right here. This is like a bonus episode, you get some Frantick too. But I could talk for hours about Frantick. I mean, let's contrast Slim Boogie to Frantick. Slim Boogie is wide open. He uses all of his space. Frantick's a little bit more inside. But he makes up for it with floor work, with his footwork, with his gliding. He moves around a lot. But as far as like his hand styles and his arm styles and his waves, I mean, they contrast each other like crazy, Frantick and Slim Boogie. But they both have like a really high technique in popping. I mean, obviously, Jesus Christ. Hey, the cameraman is doing some work. Whoever this cameraman is, get this guy to do your battles, because he's like, I'm not gonna take that one. I'm not done sipping my juice. He still responded it too. He was like, that hit, his hit is so snappy and hard. Like, he doesn't need to do much. The hit alone is just, yo, see what I mean about him being really open? Hey. See, it's nuance with him, like the way he changes his feeling from move to move. Like he could have done the tut like hard like the rest of his set, but no, he was like gently. Just that like contrast in movement and dynamic is surprising, and it's great for the audience. Dude on the right needs to relax. I think he likes this song. See, and he does a little bit for the kids. He's like, here, I'll give you guys some. Let me do some looping. I don't know what it is with the loop dances. Like, you just do like a loop real quick, and everyone's like, hey. For these OGs, that shit's too easy. I do that all the time. I do it in France all the time. It's just like, it's weird how young people respond to like anything that resembles a Fortnite dance. Fucking frantic's ticking, man. I need to stop cursing. But when I watch these two especially, it's like, it's hard not to like jump out your seat and get around and jump around and get around. Sorry Frantic. We're gonna do an episode on you next. Oh, I love his storytelling though. Dude doesn't even smoke. See. He's like, yeah, I could do stupid dances too. No, not that they're stupid, but just easy. Yo, did you see that tut roll thing that he did? Oh, he's playing with that concept too. Oh. Yeah, definitely next episode's Frantic. And I think we're gonna follow Frantic with Poppin' John. But I'm waiting on Poppin' John for him to send me an interview video back. Yo, man, this battle's insane. And they're going long sets. This is why I like popping. You have enough time in a popping set to like get your point across. A lot of other genres kind of like end you after 30 seconds, and with popping you have to take your time or else you just end up looking like everyone else. I didn't even notice Kid Boogie was there. Is that Kian holding a camera? Alright, need to watch Slim Boogie. Look, everyone just stops what they're doing and shut the fuck up. Watch Slim Boogie. I like when Slim does these kind of sets, actually. He did a lot of this in, man, what's that? Fusion Concept last year. He was doing all this like little intricate stuff, which actually didn't come across very well on that footage, I think. But man, this video is so well done and well filmed, well shot, that you see every little nuance in both of their performances, both of their sets. Yo, see, just like a simple move like that, but set up right on the beat. And he's always in the pocket. He's never like too much just hitting the clap all day. He's playing all day, but has such a solid technique that he can just do anything he wants and just add a snappy hit, or like everything's just so isolated and snappy and right on beat. Like he can just play with anything he wants. Not many dancers can just play and just like do that. Like, oh, I'm gonna do nothing and then make it look so dope. I guess, I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. Some people just can make anything look good, and Slim Boogie is one of them. So far, I'm gonna give this one to Slim Boogie. The thing is, they keep switching the song. Like, I want to see Frantic hit the same track that Slim just hit. Now he's doing another gangster song. That's cool, but like, It works either way. I'm just being picky. I'd like to see Frantick do some like slow motion shit. They keep giving him these beats where he has to kind of like freak it. I'd like to see him go deep wave and slow motion and stuff. I love Frantick's footwork. It's just like so clean and good. Like watch his feet. They're magic and they're clean. Like he's not like ever stuttering his steps or like there's always like some kind of synchronicity or like symmetry with his feet and his lines. Whereas Slim Boogie's style is a little bit more unorthodox and kind of random. Frantick really embodies the LA style. Slim is just like a character, man. He's really like in his own world. There's no one really that dances like Slim at all. There's a lot of Frantick copycats. Oh, that was tight. See, I like these little like minimal moves he does. He could hit really hard on that moment. You're expecting it, but he doesn't. And because you know he's that good, he could do that and get away with it, not be called out for not hitting hard or not being on beat. Because you know very well he could be on beat if he wants to. Yo. They cut the music on him. Yo, DJs, you can't do that. Oh my god, I can't even believe that just happened. He's like ending the battle before the battle's over. Good music, but damn, you can't do that. Damn, how many rounds are they going? This feels like the longest battle ever. There we go. Here's a song I want to see Frantick get down to. I love his smooth style. Hey, look at this. This is a 2-for-1 right now, man. This is a crazy battle with crazy dynamic going on. This is what I wanted to see from Frantick in the last round. Now we're seeing it, and it's beautiful. Look, everyone's just like... There's no A's going on because... Alright, he came back. See, he's feeling the audience's energy. He's like, alright, they're feeling it, so let me go a little bit hard real quick. And then go back into the harp. Yo. Frantick is the music. He is the music. Remember I said Salah like picks the certain accents in the music that are perfect for entertainment? Well, Frantick literally becomes the song. He's not picking the parts that are entertaining. He just like adapts to the music. That's musicality like in its other form. Totally incredible dancer, Frantick. They're saying one more round after like 10 minutes of battle. What a good video to pick. I never even seen this before. I randomly picked this. It's 2 weeks old. I don't think I'm gonna watch another video of Slim after this. This is plenty. This is like 10 rounds of Slim. And you're getting 10 rounds of Frantick. This could be both. But since I introduced this as a Slim Boogie video, it's gonna be Slim's video. And I'll do Frantick next still. Because we can watch Frantick all day. Do, like, it's Mr. Carmack, son. I hope, well, if this video's up on YouTube, then they'll let mine up. There's like a bunch of songs on this. I'm gonna take down my video. Ooh. Best use of finger styles I've seen in a long time. Just minimally like that is perfect. Oh, this round he's going hard. Hey. I should just shut up. I mean, we can just see that he's a great dancer, right? There's nothing really to explain. Look at him, he's insane. This is improv. Almost everyone up to this point that I've had on the channel, on this series, has been moves or choreographers or things that have been pre-planned. This guy is just doing shit on the spot. This is like popping. This is popping in its purest form. I mean, especially with these two battling each other, this is a popping battle. These are like two really high-level poppers going at it like... Frantick's probably shitting it on this one. I mean, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to speak for him, but if I was Frantick, I'd be shitting it. That was a crazy set. But Frantick's set right before that was insane as well. I mean, it's a really good battle so far. Technique right there, man. Minimal shit, too. Oh, whoa, he grew on that. He built on that concept like crazy. Oh, yes. See, the minimal finger styles, it's the way to do it in popping. You do too much and it starts to become like a one-directional, one-dimensional set. You still want to be able to move around in space. Hey. What do you do against the Slim Boogie set of that caliber? You do this. Oh, I love this set. You hear those hi-hats? Clever. Yo. Slim Boogie. Frantick. Man. Makes me want to quit popping. No, it doesn't make me want to quit popping. It makes me want to pop. Man, that was so inspiring. This is so badass. Actually, it reminds me of a time a long time ago. New Year's, I would say 2010 or 2011. I had a party at my grandmother's house. I was living in the garage/room in the back. And I had this party on New Year's Eve, and I had a battle at my house. And all the poppers from LA at the time, there was a lot less poppers at that time. There was way less dancers at the time. 2010, that was like right starting when everyone started getting into dancing, like all these new generations. But the old generation all came through to my pad, like, and came to this New Year's party where there was a battle. And there was a pretty good prize, and the judges were Wave-O-Matic, Mr. Animation, and Jekyll. And so like that alone was a good reason to come. I mean, that's a pretty cool judge lineup, especially for back then. I mean, even now that would be insane. Rest in peace, Mr. Animation and Wave-O-Matic. Damn, I just realized they're not with us anymore, both of them. So that was an insane battle. And the final battle was actually Frantick and Slim Boogie. And that battle is insane because at that time there was no battles to dubstep music, and dubstep music was just coming onto the scene in the States. And I DJ'd the battle, and so I played all like the best dubstep from that era, and it was the first time that poppers were able to get down to this new music at a real battle with real judges and everything. It was like a legit battle. And Frantick and Slim Boogie, of course, were the final battle, and like they got down to that song. This is going back. This Chase and Status, Eastern Jam, that Indian sampled track, and like when that thing went off, and they both, I think Frantick went in first, and like they both just got down to that track. It was insane. Oh man, what a good memories. You could probably find that on YouTube somewhere. I know there's an upload of it somewhere. But this really reminded me of that, but then multiply that by like 100 times, because in 10 years these guys just got so much better at dancing. Slim Boogie, like I said, was really a boogaloo style popper at the time that I first met him. He was really like all out with that style, and he was really, really good at it. He was super sick. Like everyone knew what was coming soon. Like he was definitely someone on the radar, on everyone's radar at the time. And we actually battled a bunch of times back then when we were both coming up. I remember one of my mentors, Playboy Eddie, he set us up with me and Poppin' Cherries from the Professionals, which was like me and another guy, Poppin' Cherries, who was in my crew Tank Clang a long time ago. And then we made a little duo that was street performing. And we were under Playboy Eddie, and we were also under Jekyll and a few other OGs. But Playboy Eddie would always come with us to Homeland. Not always, but for a bit of time he would. Homeland in Long Beach. And Slim Boogie and, oh man, his partner, I forgot his name actually. I think his name was Concept, but I could be wrong. It starts with a K, his name. Anyways, we battled. Playboy Eddie actually set us up with a battle with Slim Boogie and his homie, with me and my homie. And I remember getting down, and like they played, it was still when we were dancing only to like kind of old school funk and freestyle stuff, which was Twilight 22, Electric Kingdom, or Siberian Nights. And like I remember doing like some move and ending on like the right moment with a bow, like coming out of footwork, standing straight up and like landing on a bow, and everyone went crazy. And I remember Playboy Eddie stopped the battle at that moment. Like he like kind of like made it so we would win inevitably if we just stopped the battle right there. And I see that tactic used a lot, and I don't know if Frantick, I brought this up because I don't know if Frantick meant to do that at the end, but he was like, I'm gonna end it up on this high note. And I know a lot of professional poppers do that. It's always good to end the battle up on a high note. And I always remembered that, and maybe if the battle would have went on, like Slim Boogie would have destroyed us. But because Playboy Eddie stopped it right at that moment, it made it feel like we won. So I mean, I don't know if that's like a cool thing to do or not, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. Like if Slim Boogie wanted to right there, and there were high stakes at this battle, they weren't so friendly, he could have just went back in and like continued the battle. But I don't know. It's just some strategy to keep in mind that a lot of poppers use actually, and a lot of battlers use, even b-boys. So keep that in mind, younger poppers and younger generation, that you can on the high note, and some people will admit defeat at that moment just because they felt like they lost it. But you could always go back in and kill it, like Frantick did. He went back in after Slim Boogie set and like killed it. Anyways, I'm getting really off topic because this was an amazing battle. I think everyone would agree, and I'm excited about it. I'm ending up talking about the battle and not talking about Slim Boogie. So anyways, Slim Boogie's a great dancer. He's unorthodox in so many ways, but still knows the rules, and he bends and twists around and within the rules, and it really creates this like beautiful, nice character in the popping scene. And he's so original, and he brings so much life to the scene, and he's like a breath of fresh air. Every time I watch him pop, it's like, oh yeah, you can be creative and you can be different, and you just, yeah, Slim Boogie, awesome dancer, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion, as well as Boogie Frantick, but we'll save that for the next episode. So if you guys like this episode, I think I'm gonna close this up. I kind of rambled on here for like 20 minutes or something like that. So if you guys 25 minutes actually. Okay, time to wrap it up, right? Where's the wrap it up box? Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys liked this video, or you found it entertaining or educational, please like this video, and please give me a subscribe if you're new here. Please watch the past videos, and if you haven't checked them out yet, reactions and critiques for all you new dancers and you want to learn how to dance. There's lots of tips and tutorials, instructionals on there. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the bell button next to the subscribe button. That'll alert you anytime I upload a video or I go live. And that's about it. So stay tuned for the next episode of What Makes This Dancer Great. Until next time, peace.